Shalom Israel. It's the Israelite School, Universal Practical Knowledge. We start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. You understand? We up under the righteous leadership of Commander General Ahana. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite groups or camps or Christian churches. You understand? And what we teach is so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the true biblical Jews according to the Bible. You understand? And our oppressor is the most greatest deceiver on this planet Earth. Man. You understand? He has our women believing, that they are over us, or they have some type of authority over us, man. Or when I say us, as far as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian men. You understand? Our oppressor has used the black women to belittle the Most High's chosen men and make them seem like they are nothing. Treat them like they're kids. Treat them like they are just, they are just dust. Like they're nothing, and they have so much authority over us in this kingdom. You understand? But of course, when Christ does come back, to restore that righteous order, the men is going to be back in rulership, man. You understand? We are going to have the correct order according to the scriptures, man. You understand? So what we're going to do first is, we're going to go into why, the black man is out of the household. You understand? Of course, we do have a broad understanding of dealing with Section 8. You understand? Child support. Child custody. You understand? Mainly dealing with that Section 8. You understand? Because that Section 8 will literally, just drive a black man out the household just on that Section 8. You understand? And it's within the Bible, man. You understand? So we need to realize, as far as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian women, you understand that we need to realize, as far as on the women's side, that you have no authority over your man. You understand? And that's step one to grasp an understanding on your true position, on of course, on how to become righteous. You understand? You have no authority over your man. You understand? Now going back to, as far as that Section 8, you understand? This is all throughout the Bible, man. You understand? As far as how to get a man out of the household. So the first scripture we're going to be going to, you understand? And I'm holding it down to Officer Abun Karak comes to class. You understand? And we're going to be digging deep into this, man. You understand? So I'm going to pull a couple scriptures until he does arrive. So I'm in the book of Matthew, chapter 12, and I'm going to start at verse 29. You understand? It says, "Or else, how can one enter into a strong man's house?" You understand? Of course, you understand, if you have a strong man, you understand? If you have a strong man, there's no way you're going to be able to enter into his house, man. You understand? A man that has his house in order, you're not going to be able to manipulate or be able to belittle him. You understand? Because he's a strong man and he's a man of war. You understand? But this scripture says, how can one enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, man? Meaning, you understand, his rib, you understand, his kids, his structure according to the Most High. How can you truly do that, man? You understand? How can you truly spoil his goods? You understand? And once we could continue to read, it said, I'm just going to read from the top. It says, "Or else, how can one enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except first to bind the strong man?" You understand? So, of course, our oppressor, you understands exactly how to drive and force the black man out of the household, because you have to bind him. You know what I'm saying? You have to bind that strong man, because that's the only way you're going to be able to you know what I'm saying? That's the only way that you're going to be able to bind that strong man is if you drive him out of the way. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're going to be able to get him out of that house, man. You know what I'm saying? If you have to bind him, man. Sir. Just let me know when you're ready for the class, sir. You understand? So we're going to read that scripture from the top one more time, man. It says, or else, how can one enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he first bind the strong man, and that he will spoil his house, man? Meaning, man, if the man's not in the house, who's in rulership of the house? Who? The woman is in rulership of the house if there's no man. You understand? So that is how, of course, you know, Section 8 is just rearing our black men out of the house, man. You know what I'm saying? They are wearing our black men out of a house just through this one device, man. Just through this one trickery device of Section 8, man. That's just one, man. You understand? Another one is that stinking child custody, child support, man, and the way that they do it, man. It's just so disgusting, man. You understand? They want to set up, you know, our sisters, you understand, as far as black Spaniards and Native Indians, man. You understand? What they do is they ask the sister, you know, like, okay, well, do you want custody of the child? And then they say yes. And then they ask you, well, what do you want? Right. Then that's when the child support comes in, man. And it's just so much wiggle room, and it's just so easy to manipulate our women, man. You know what I'm saying? Because truly, our woman needs that righteous rulership over them, man. Damn right. You ready, sir? Still like, all right, count. I'm going to pass the class over to Priest and Officer Abun Kara. Hey, I'm going to turn that thing on, sir. Come on. Clean up there, sir.
Hey, get that priest a hand, man. Yeah. Bringing out that truth, man. What we need to hear right now, man. We need to hear that right now, man. A lot of our sisters, man, have gotten out of control in this kingdom, man.
Then the mouse too, sir.
That's going to be our topic for tonight, man. What makes a righteous woman, man? What is a righteous woman, man? A good woman, man. And we got so many good women. Well, take that back. We don't have a lot of good women like we used to, man. A lot of our sisters have started to betray their own people. They have begun to turn their back on their people, man. Just like Officer Maradaki was bringing out earlier, man, when he said, how can they bind a strong man? Lest they come into the house and lest they take over the house. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Christian church has allowed to be done, man. The Christian church has allowed the European race, the oppressors, to come into our houses and manipulate our women and tell our women what to do in order for them to feel like they're in control over the house. You know what I'm saying? They don't want strong men in the houses anymore, man. They just want weak, effeminate men in the houses, man. And that is a result of the Christian church, man, beating down our men and allowing these women to get over us, man. We're going to bring out some heavy topics tonight, some heavy scriptures, man. We're going to bring out some heavy topics. It's like, is it any way that we could pull up a video on YouTube, though? And like for like the brothers and the sisters to see, you know what I'm saying? Just
I can like put it within the chat, sir. If that's good.
That's the walk. It's that video of that sister cutting her daughter's hair out.
Oh, con, sir. Okay.
We're gonna bring out, man. That's what our sisters have come to, man. That's what's going on right now, man. It's a hot girl summer, man. All the sisters want to do is just have fun, man, and do whatever they feel like makes them happy, man. Beat down the man, manipulate them, and make them feel like they are nothing. That's what America is, man. That's what the Christian church does faithfully. Beat down the black man. Beat down the Latino man. Beat down the Native American man. You ain't got no job. You ain't worth this. You ain't doing that. You ain't trying to make me happy. You know what I'm saying? It's not about you, man. It's about the nation of Israel, man. Right. We trying to build our people back up. It's not about you. You got to get out of your feelings and stop thinking everything revolves around you, because it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? America has gave the woman so much power, man. The Christian church has got so much power. And these women have got so much power, man. Look at us now, man. Who's been in control over the black household since the 70s.
Right.
The Christian church and the women. And look what's the result of that right now, man. Effeminate men and homosexuality.
Right.
That's the result when you allow women to rule over the household, man. Women should not be ruling over the household, man. But the Christian church allows it, man. The Christian church allows it. They love it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to bring out some things, man, just to show you, man, what's going on with our women right now, man. So, like, I'm trying to find that verse in the book of Deuteronomy 32.
I got that video, too. I'm post it in the chat, sir. That's good.
Okay, come. We're going to get, whenever you get that video, we're going to get the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 56. Gonna bring out some topics, man, to show you what our women have become and not understanding. Our women don't understand, man, that they are underneath a curse, man.
Right.
They are underneath a curse, man. All these evil things they doing, man, is a part of the curse. And some of the sisters just don't got so comfortable with it that they love it. They love this power. They love being in control. They love being over the household. They love all of these things, not knowing that they're really destroying their household, man.
Right.
They're not knowing that they're really destroying their sons and their daughters, man. They don't understand it. You're not supposed to be in control. You're supposed to be a helpmate to your man.
Right.
Help your man. Right now, y'all see what's going on right here in America. Y'all see what's going on over the world. Black man getting shot down in the streets. Native American man getting shot down in the street. Our Mexican brothers dying trying to make it across the border with their kids, man. That's what we're going through right now, man. You think the last thing we need right now is our sisters to turn their back on us and become evil? And become all of these things that are horrible in the earth right now? Because that's what's going on right now, man. Our sisters have become monsters in America, man. That's what they have become in America, man. Monsters, man. But we do have some righteous sisters, man.
Right.
They're right here in the ISUPK, man.
Right.
They take what they do serious. They know what their role is in the ISUPK. They understand that how important it is to have that good woman with them, man, to help build up their nation, man. You women are very important. Don't ever think that we don't need you. Don't ever think we don't need you, black woman, Latino woman, Native American woman. We do need you. You know what I'm saying? But that other stuff, we don't need. All that other, excuse my French, all that other bullshit, we don't need that right now, man. We need our sisters to be here to help us, man. If you could, if you can get me the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 57. If not, I can read it myself out.
I got it, sir.
Okay, cool.
57, sir?
Yeah, the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 57.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 57. And toward her young one that coming out from between her feet, and toward her children, which shall she bear?
And the children that she shall bear. This is a verse going into our women. To the women of Israel, man. It's going to tell you how our women are going to be in these last days because they are underneath these curses. And this is going to tell you how our women are going to be towards their kids, man. Officer Maradaki uploaded a video in the chat, man. I'm not sure if a lot of people have seen that video, but it is a video that I've seen that surfaced on the internet of a sister cutting her daughter's braids out of her hair, man. Cutting the braids out of her hair because she didn't like the style. Because really she was just jealous and being a bitch, man. Excuse my French. That's it, man. Being evil. Being evil as she could be, man. And she didn't really hurt anybody. She didn't hurt herself. She hurt her daughter.
Right.
That's who she hurt. She hurt her daughter. Her daughter would never forget that moment. Her daughter would never forget the day her mother grabbed her by the hair and cut her hair out there like she was nothing. Now her daughter, that baby girl got psychological issues already. And her mother doesn't understand that she's a part of the problem. Because she's in her feelings. Because her man don't want to be with her no more. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why he might not want to be with you. Sometimes it don't work out. You know what I'm saying? But here in the UPK, we got strong marriages. But when you in the world, of course, it might not work out. You know what I'm saying? Some do and some don't. But in this case, I guess it didn't work out, and the sister cut her daughter's own braids out of her, man. Salak, you can go ahead up.
Come. And toward her children which she shall bear, for she shall eat them for want of all things, secretly in the siege in straitness, wherewith thine enemy shall distress thee in thy gates.
And that's what our sisters have begun to do, man. Our sisters have begun to eat their children in the want of all things, man. And when we say eat, man, it just means that they are starting to kill their children in the want of all things, man. The abortion clinics are filled with our women killing their babies because of the want of all things, man. Our sisters want it all. They want the what's the long 22-inch weave. They want the lashes. They want the trip to Vegas. They want it all, man. And in doing so, our sisters are willing to do anything, compromise everything, their integrity, and even at the point where they kill their children, man. Right. That's what's going on, man. That's what's going on. That's what's happening right now, man. Our sisters have begun to do horrible things in this earth, man. You know what I'm saying? Turning their back on their brothers, man. And we don't need that right now, man. Sisters don't need to be worried about everything, you know, the one of all things, trying to get this, trying to get that. I need to focus on my education. I need to do these things. You know, you don't need to be worried about that, man, because this place is finished, man. Right. This place is finished. What you need to be doing is coming into this school, man, doing your 90 days, getting your name, and helping these brothers and sisters in this school build up this truth, man. Help these brothers build up this truth, man. This isn't an easy job, man. Right. It's hard out here. It's very hard out here, man. And you sisters should know that, man. Y'all sisters see what's going on out here. But our sisters are doing anything right now because they want it all, man. They want it all. If you can, Salaki, what verse is that up?
We have verse 57 now, sir.
Okay, Salaki. I was supposed to read 56. That's my bad.
You gonna be hop back up there, sir?
Con, yeah, we'll read 56.
Come. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground of delicateness and tenderness.
See, man, at one point in time, man, our sister was so delicate, man, and so tender, they wouldn't even step outside barefooted, man. They wouldn't even take time to set their foot on regular ground, man, if they didn't have it on, man. That's how beautiful our women were, man. And we got some sisters that's starting to get back to that point, man, but a lot of our sisters are not like that, man. Go ahead, you can continue to read.
Come. Her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom.
Her eyes should be what?
Evil.
Her should be what?
Evil.
A lot of these sisters have did what?
Evil.
A lot of our sisters have become what?
Evil. Toward the husband of her bosom.
Oh yeah. That's what's going on now.
Right.
A lot of our sisters have turned evil towards their husband. We see it all the time, man.
Right.
How many sisters don't kill their husband over what? Because he was talking to another woman?
Right.
You destroyed your family what? Because you caught him with a text message? You shot him because you didn't like how he spoke to you? Come on, man. Good night, man. That's what's going on now, man. Our sisters have begun to turn evil, man. They have turned evil against the person that the Most High has gave them, their husband, man. You're supposed to be tender and delicate towards your husband, not evil, man. You can go ahead. I can continue to read up.
Come. And toward her son.
Towards her who?
Her son.
I mean, and oh man, I can't tell you about how many times I don't see brothers get just done horrible by their mothers, man. You ain't never gonna be nothing. You just like your father. Wow. Belittle the son to where he feels like he's nothing. He feels like he's nothing, and he gets to the point where he runs to the street. You women want to know why your son's going into the streets? It's because you're belittling him. All you women out here that's being evil towards your son and just destroying them, you gonna be just like your father. You're pushing your sons to the streets, man. You go ahead up.
Con. And if I could, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you know, when a woman, as far as kick the husband out, you know what I'm saying, like that psychology on the young son, you know, as far as seeing her, you know, put on makeup, put on high heels, that's where that homosexuality act comes from.
Right.
And saying no strong man is in a household these days, and these men, also like, and these young children, you know, a boy and girl, you know what I'm saying, like they see how their mom is acting, and they see, you know what I'm saying, as far as how evil she has becoming, and they mimic her to hate the father.
Right.
All because of a text message, just like you were saying, or all because, you know, he didn't clean up or take out the trash when she wanted it done.
Good night. Hey, that's so truthful, so heavy, man. That's what's going on now, man. Good night, man. Sisters got the kids thinking that the fathers are horrible. Thinking that the fathers don't even want to deal with them, man. You know what I'm saying? And when the whole situation of your mother and father not being together is because he had another woman.
Right.
He had another woman. I mean, goddamn, I can't blame him. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to sit in that house with that dragon. You just in there every time he turn around. You ain't this. You ain't gonna. When you gonna get a job? When you gonna go? Who want to be in there? Who want to be belittled? What person you know that wants to be belittled? You know what I'm saying? Nobody don't want to go through that, man. So the man leave out the house, man. The man leave. And then guess who she turns her anger on? Her son. That's who she turns her anger on. It's like, you can go ahead.
And toward her daughter.
And that's who else she turns her anger on. Towards her daughter. Why you think you see a lot of occasions where the mother and the daughter in the house fighting? You know, bitch, you need to get out and get your own place. They in there fighting. They don't did this. You don't kick the father out. So now she doesn't know what a real man is supposed to be like because the father don't want to be around you. You don't put him on child support. So now he don't went out and started a whole nother life. And now these kids have to grow up with who? With who? Evil mom. Mom who's evil. Mom who hates the dad. And guess who has to feel all that hatred and tension? The children. Now she's turned evil towards the kids of her bosom, man. That's what's going on, man. And it's destroying our families, man. Look at our children now, man. A lot of these young men out here right now, man, that's in these gangs, they just looking for that father figure. They just looking for guidance. They just looking for somebody to be like, hey, man, listen, man, it's all right. Things gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what it's like, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of young brothers know what it's like, man. Coming up in these type of households, you know what I'm saying? Or seeing people getting done like that. Seeing people you know what I'm saying, get cussed out, get kicked out, getting all type of stuff done to them, man. I don't see some horrible situations, man, with young brothers, man, who were 14 and 15. I come from a small town called Greenwood, South Carolina, man. Small town, man. But it's like when we stayed there, man, you grew up young. And just like a lot of cases, a lot of our children do, we grow up young. By the time you're 9 and 10, you're taking care of yourself, man. Right. And a lot of times you in the streets and you're trying to get in the house at a certain time, your mother's not pleased with you, man. I've seen brothers, in some of my cases, brothers that I used to be friends with in the world, man, mothers just do them dirty, man. Talk to them like they're nothing, and I couldn't even believe it because I came from a household where I had my mother and my father. You know what I'm saying? I thank the Most High for that. I had my mother and my father. You know what I'm saying? But I still ran to the streets. You know what I'm saying? And when I did go to the streets, I seen brothers who didn't have their father or have a mother. And when they did have a mother, man, some of them treated them like crap, man. And that's just what it was, man. It's like, you can go ahead, you can keep reading up.
Verse 57. Mm-hmm. And toward her young one that coming out from between her feet, and toward her children, which shall she bear? And
that's how our women, man, they have become evil, man. Even to the children that she bears. A sister could been on just had a baby, man. She could been on just had the baby. Get the baby and throw the baby in the trash can, man. You know what I'm saying? But women don't understand that's a part of the curse that's among our women, man. And if you want to break that curse, man, you need to come into the ISUPK so you can learn this truth. So you can be born again, man. You know what I'm saying? So you can be made brand new. You need to come into this school, man, to learn this truth, man. If you can we get Lamentations chapter 4, verse 3? You need to come in here, man, and learn this truth, man. This is not only going to save your life, but it will save your children's life as well, man. Let your children come in here and see real men. Let your sons learn from real men. Let your daughters learn from real women on how to be a woman. You know what I'm saying? You learn again. And then you teach them. You bring in the class. You show them the things that we were never taught because we didn't get this truth at a certain point in time in our life. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got that for me up?
Come on, sir. Okay. This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4 and verse 3. Even the sea monsters draw out the breast. They give suck to their young ones.
Even the sea monster, man. A goddamn sea monster will give out the breast to her suckling, to her child. That means when an animal gives the milk to their child, man, that means they're nurturing them, they're caring for them, they're making sure that they're eating. You know what I'm saying? So you can go ahead,
huh? They give suck to their young ones. Mm-hmm. The daughter of my people is become cruel.
The daughters of my people have become cruel, man. That's what a lot of our sisters have become, man. They have become cruel. They have become very cruel, man. And you can go ahead, you keep reading.
Come. Like the ostriches in the wilderness.
Just like the ostrich in the wilderness, man. When you do the research on the ostrich, man, they have a thing that is called egg tossing that the ostrich does, man. When the ostrich kill their own babies, man. You know what I'm saying? The ostriches kill their own babies. That's what the Most High has compared our sisters to now. They have started to do what the ostrich do, man. They are starting to kill their babies, man. The abortion clinics are filled with black, Latino, and Native American women, man. By the tunes of 350,000 a year. 350,000 abortions are committed a year, man.
Right.
Listen to what we're telling you, man. 350,000 babies are murdered every year, man. Are murdered every year. And the Christian church gives our sisters permission to do that, man. How many Christian pastors you know don't tell sisters, if you had this baby, you're going to mess up your career. If you had this baby, you're going to slow down your life. You ain't ready to have this baby. You know what I'm saying? We got something to tell you, sis. Have that baby. Right. And if you don't think you can have that baby and raise that baby, give that baby to the ISUPK. We will take care of that baby, man. We don't need no more of our children being murdered inside of these abortion clinics at the hands of these devilish bastards, man. The people that oppress us, man. Don't go in there and murder your baby, man. If somebody gave you a chance to live, give your baby a chance to live, man. Don't go in there and murder your baby, man. Don't do that, man. That's horrible, man. And that's what's going on now. That's what's happening now with our sisters, man. The Christian church has gave our sisters so much power and so much control. You know what I'm saying? That now sisters just kill their baby, don't even think about it, don't even care anymore. You know what I'm saying? Some of them don't even care. Some of them do. Some of them do bother. But a lot of them don't care, man. It was a video of a sister. I don't know if it was real or not, but it was supposedly a sister in an abortion clinic dancing while she was about to have an abortion. Talking about I forgot what she said, but it was around, she said something in the range of, I ain't about to have this baby. I still need to enjoy myself like that. But she was inside the abortion clinic dancing in her room. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm proud to kill this baby. You know what I'm saying? That's what we have come to, man. That's what America has met our people, man. All your Nicki Minaj's and your what's her name, Megan the Horse, women like that, man. Sisters like that, man. You got and Cardi B's and sisters use that as an influence, man. That's an influence to sisters. Come on, man. You gonna tell me that a whore is your influence? That's what you want to be? You want to be a whore to influence other sisters? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you teaching the young women? You got it out.
And if I could, sir, I mean, like, I know that they passed a law last year where you'll be able to abort your baby in like the ninth month now when the baby is full.
Good night, man.
Yeah, and like it was just like a horrible sight. I mean, like to see that when I first came out, because the baby is full. Like the baby can fully see, hear, and they just chop the head off, chop the limbs off. Chop the heart off, and they just do it, and they just sell it in pieces. And I was like, man, like what type of evil person would truly want to do that? And then I think about our oppressor. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly who wants to do it, and that's why he is doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's triggered towards black Spanish and Native Indians. You know what I'm saying? Because we are fruitful.
Damn right.
Like, we definitely like to multiply. You know what I'm saying? Like we definitely, enjoy, making babies.
Right.
So I mean, like, what other way to continue what Margaret Sanger done, as far as exterminating the black race? But why not be able to kill them, when the baby is full? And I feel like that's just so disgusting, man. And all the rest is truly the devil.
Damn right. Damn right. Nah, what you bring out is so heavy, man. That's so real, man. It's just like, how could you kill a baby at 9 months, man? Like, how could you kill a baby? Period. A baby. Come on, man. And then at 9 months, that baby is ready to come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, good night, man. We are truly in hell, man. Right. Only in hell can somebody murder your baby at 9 months. And then after they murder your baby, rip your baby out of you, they sell the body parts. Come on, man. Y'all don't know who y'all dealing with. Y'all think that these Edomites are truly your best friends, that they care about you? Like, oh, girl, you can have an abortion. They want you to have an abortion so they can sell your baby head. They want to sell your baby head onto somebody on eBay for what? You know what I'm saying? God. But this place is done, man. We send prayers up every day, man, that the Most High wipe this place out, man. This place needs to be burnt down, man. When it's burnt down, guess what? The abortion clinics are not going to be full no more, man. The strip clubs are not going to be filled, man. None of that, man. You know what I'm saying? This place is done, man. So, like, y'all, if we can we get Isaiah chapter 3, verse 12, man?
You said 3 and 12?
Come. Come on, man. You go ahead up.
Come. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 3 and verse 12. As for my people.
As for who?
My people.
As for who?
My people.
The children of Israel.
Children are their oppressors.
Our oppressors, man. Our oppressors that rule over us, man. They are children, man. They are like little kids, man. That's what the European race is, man. A bunch of children oppressing us, man. Only a child would think about something so diabolical, man. Like, who would want to do some of the things that they do, man? You know what I'm saying? Bro, you can go ahead up.
Come. And women rule over them.
And who?
Women.
Who?
Women.
That big mama in the Christian church.
Women.
Dr. So-and-so.
Women.
Oprah Winfrey.
Women.
Pastor Yashika so-and-so.
Women.
Go ahead, up.
Rule over them.
And that's what's going on, man. Our oppressors are children, man, and women rule over us, man. Women rule over a lot of weak men. You know what I'm saying? But here in the UPK, hell no, that doesn't happen in here, man.
Come.
You know what I mean? Brothers would rather, I'd rather die than let a woman, I'm just saying, salak.
Right.
I would rather lose my life than let some woman tell me, hey, you need to, you know, in certain cases where certain things happen, you know, you got your slavery, but as far as me having my rib and she's telling me you need to get up, you need to do this, nah, Salakia. Nah, that is not going down. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to find a couple more scriptures I got, man. And that's what's going on right now, man. Our women rule over us here in America, man. That's what's going on, man. That's why you see so many men just begin to be belittled, man. Right. Because women rule over us, man. That's why you see so many men incarcerated for what? Because he got into an argument with his woman, and guess what she does? Call the police on him. Getting kicked out. Lie on him. It's because women rule over us, man. And these women ruling over us now, man, have become evil, man. Going down to the child support office thinking that putting your man on child support is going to help you.
Right.
You getting rid of your protection is going to benefit you what? That's like what our women going down to the child support office and putting your man on child support. It's like you're at war and people are shooting. You got a gun in your hand, but you take your gun and throw it in the water and walk into the war.
Right.
That's just like what child support is. You take that man who's supposed to be over your household, who's supposed to be your protection, who's supposed to be your guidance, who's supposed to be the man that's supposed to serve you. You know, supposed to be the man that's supposed to lead you. You take that and then guess what you do? You go put him on child support. So the people that oppress us can do what? Belittle him more, lock him up, incarcerate him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers are poor. You can go ahead up.
Right. And if I could, you know, as far as doing my research and studies on, you know, as far as how black women get back at their men, you know, like they will hold the man, you know, captive as far as seeing their child in their younger ages and their younger, you know, like the 2s and 3s and 4s, and then, you know, they'll wait to put them on child support then, and you know, and then gain custody when the child is in school, so they can't really even see the child because the child is already in school, and then you gotta have these, you know, quote unquote supervised visitations every other weekend. So it's like, man, and we think about it like, man, like, how can someone be so evil? You know what I'm saying? And then I think about it, it's like, man, our oppressor is behind it. You know
Damn right.
Because our women truly do need that strong black man, just like you were saying, sir.
Damn right.
But like the trickery in the devices that our oppressor really has is just it's just like a big old stigma over our women mind, and they're like, oh, you know, well, shoot, I can do all this and then get away with it. Why not do it? You know what I'm saying? It's just so abominable, man. And our women are just soaking it up to the point where it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna feed into all this, and I just love it.
And they do. That's heavy what you bringing out, because they do, man. They let the oppressor just fill their head up. You know what I'm saying? You can do this. We'll give you this. We'll give you that. We'll give you this. When a lot of times you don't even have to do the things that they tell you to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know for sure. We do the studying. We take the time. We do the research. We know for sure, in order for your baby to get so-called health insurance, you don't have to put the child on the child support. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do it. You know, I done been down there. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I done been down there and talked to these people before. I done went in there and spoke with these people. You know what I'm saying? Because we're certified. But we can do a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? We got brothers that do daycare and everything. We got brothers who can be get custody over kids and be guardians for kids and everything, foster care. We have that here. So we know what happens when you go inside of those places and speak to them people. And they have told us face to face that you don't have to put the child's father on child support.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They trying to get to the point now where they trying to slow down on it because there's so many men being incarcerated for it.
Right.
Like, these brothers ain't even committing crimes. Their crime is because they're poor and they get locked up because they're poor. Come on, man. That's why the Bible says the meek shall inherit the earth, man.
Right.
That's why the Bible says that, man. That poor man that you putting in jail right now says, guess what? He's going to inherit the earth.
Right.
And you're going to be sad as hell the day that you turned your back on him.
Right.
The Most High is starting to deal with you sisters, man. The Most High is dealing with you sisters. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing a lot of these sisters who call themselves being evil, this and that, and the Most High is turning around and bringing the wrath on them, man.
Right.
I seen it today. I ain't gonna speak on the sister that I seen it, but I seen it. And when I seen it, I said the Most High is not with her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because He's not gonna be with a lot of these sisters in the last days, man. He's not gonna be with you, man. It's like, you got anything you want to bring out? Anybody online up?
Sir, you know, like, I did also want to just chime in and say, I mean, like, our women, like, they need to truly realize, of course, you know, as we've been saying in our classes, that, you know, like, don't give up on a black man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Use our oppressor kingdom to be able to build up our black men. You know,
goddamn right.
Because our women, our black, Hispanic, and Native women, they have leverage over our oppressor to be able to get those jobs, to bring in those funds,
right,
and give all the funds to who? That black man, so they'll be able to organize a business. They'll be able to take care of everything that's needed. Your job is to be able to is to use our oppressor for exactly what they're doing to our black men.
Damn right. That's heavy. And that's what a lot of sisters have to understand.
Right.
Like, us men, we really can't get into a lot of these officer jobs, man. We can't get a lot of these good jobs like they can because a lot of our oppressors are terrified of us, man.
Right.
They are terrified of real men. So when you see that man coming up with that beard, all that testosterone going on, and he just deep voice, manly as he could be, because that's him. And a lot of us don't get jobs like that, man.
Right.
So, but guess who he gonna get a job to? He gonna get a job to that black woman. He gonna give her that job. He know he can manipulate her.
Right.
So he gives her that job. She gets in there. And you got some sisters, man, who just turn their back on their brothers because what? You get a couple of extra shiny pennies more than what I get. Master gave you a shiny quarter. Now you better than your brothers and your sisters. Come on, man. You better stop playing with the Most High, man. These days are starting to get short, man. A lot of judgments is going to, man, listen, it's going to get worse on a lot of you black, Latino, Native American women who swear they don't need a man. I don't need no man. I'm independent. I don't need no man. Okay. So, okay, sis. No coronavirus going crazy out here right now, right?
Right.
You know you like to get your nails done at the Moabite salons, right? You know you buy your weed from who, right? Ooh, weed. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, sis. You better stop playing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you can, now can we get Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 20? Y'all sisters better stop playing, man. Hey, the Most High is getting tired. He's getting tired. He's not talking to nobody, man. He ain't about to argue with you. You want to go ahead and do what you want to do? Go ahead, sis. I see you on that cruise ship. Guess what? They just turned around the cruise ship because what? people were infected with coronavirus. Most High bringing his wrath out on us, man. He ain't playing, man. The Most High said he gonna deal with his people first, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sisters better get in order, man. It's like you can read it if you want to, if you got it.
Come on. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 9 and verse 20. Yet hear the word of the Lord.
Yet do what?
Yet hear the word of the Lord. O ye women.
Who?
O ye women.
Big Mama?
Women.
Pastor Yashika?
Women.
You need to hear this word. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. You can get.
Come. And let your ear receive the word of his mouth.
That means, sis, shut the hell up, sis.
Come.
Shut the hell up and listen, sis. I know y'all don't want to hear this, but hey, some of your sisters need to hear this. Shut the hell up and just listen, sis. You got it out?
And teach your daughters well.
Do what?
And teach your daughters well.
Nah, teach her how to twerk.
Teach your daughters well.
Teach her how to get a man who got money.
Teach your daughters well.
You're supposed to teach your daughters wellly, man. Teach them right. Teach them laws. Tell your daughter, hey, baby girl, you know, we can't wear none of that stuff. You got to keep your hair wrapped. You got to keep your hair covered. That's what our women are supposed to be doing, man. They ain't supposed to be sitting out here teaching their daughters how to twerk like countless videos we have seen, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why, man, it's so good, man, when you see these sisters come into this school, man, and really change themselves, man, because I have to applaud these sisters, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these sisters have done things that a lot of women would never do, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They come in, they shed themselves for the word, and they change for the better, man. That's what a lot of our women do. And not only do they change themselves, they change their daughters. They teach their daughters what they're supposed to be doing, things they're not supposed to be doing, how to be a good woman, how to take care of your family, your household. Because when you have daughters, the daughters watch the mothers, man. They watch and they learn. You know what I'm saying? They see mother washing dishes, cooking, or they see mom when the father come in. Can I take your boots? Can I help you take your shoes off? Man, that's what you're supposed to be doing, because when your daughters see that, man, your daughters are going to be a great women, man.
Right.
Some man is going to be happy as hell to have your daughter. The man that marries your daughter when she get older, he would come back and be like, sir, ma'am, I don't know what y'all did, but you have blessed me with a glorious woman, man. Not now. Not these days, man. We still got some good sisters out here, but you got some sisters who ain't teaching their sister how to be good women, man. Teaching their sisters how to be whores. Teaching their sister how to be strippers. Teaching their sisters how to scheme their brothers out of their money. Man. Teaching them, hey, you know, if you can make yourself look like this and that, you know, he'll probably send you some money. Teaching your daughters how to do what? Be little bitty whores, man. And then what happens when they get older? They become bigger whores, man. Wow. They worse off than what they were before, man. And that's the problem that we got with a lot of these younger sisters now, man. They just didn't have a lot of good guidance coming up, man. They didn't have a lot of those women showing them that, hey, this is what you're supposed to be doing. This is what this is how you're supposed to be doing, man. If we can we get Titus chapter 2, verse 3? I mean, a lot of women are supposed to be teaching our sisters, man. You know what I'm saying? All these grandmamas, all these big mamas in the house, you know what I'm saying? Supposed to be teaching the daughters, hey, you're supposed to listen to your man. You're supposed to cook for the family household. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to do that. But not these days, man. These days, man, a lot of the women don't even listen. They don't listen to nobody but themselves. You know, if you got it up?
Come. This is the book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 3. The aged woman.
The who?
The aged woman.
Big mama, that older woman.
The aged woman. Likewise, that they be in behavior and becometh holiness.
Woman would, man, become holy, man. Go ahead up.
Not false accusers.
Not liars.
Not false accusers.
Go ahead.
Not given to much wine.
Not a drunk.
Come.
Not a drunk on Saturday night in the club leaning out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sister, you are not supposed to be drunk. You're supposed to have a lot of holiness, sis. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead up.
Teachers of good things.
Teachers of good things. You know what I'm saying? Teachers of good things. Go ahead up.
Verse 4. That they may teach the young women.
They may teach who?
The young women.
Your daughters.
The young women.
Your granddaughters.
The young women.
The little girls running around in the neighborhoods, you see.
The young women. To be sober.
To be sober, man. To have a clear mind. To know what, not to be so just drunk or just drunk with all type of garbage and crap, man. To be sober-minded, man. To be aware of what's going on, man. Go ahead, up.
To love their husbands.
To do what?
Love their husbands.
I don't think a lot of women are teaching their daughters that these days.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know for sure they're teaching a lot of these young girls how to beat the hell out of their husbands.
Right.
I promise you, since yesterday, I don't seen 3 and 4 videos of young girls trying to fight men, trying to fight teenage boys. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know why? You know why she's doing that? Because maybe her father's not in that household. Maybe her mother ran off her father. You know what I'm saying? She's most definitely not doing this. Go ahead, up.
To love their husbands, to love their children.
Yeah, man, that's come on, man. A lot of sisters are not loving their husband and not loving their children, man.
Right.
I think these days we have a lot more cases now of women running out on the household, running out on their families, man. You know what I'm saying? And even if she doesn't run out, man, some of them just still stay to continue in the household and they don't love the husband or the father. You got it out.
Right, come. And if I could, you know what I'm saying, as far as the woman loving their children, I mean, like, you see cases on cases. I mean, like, you can look throughout social media. You can go within your own neighborhood. When that Friday check comes, that black woman is going to do what? She's going to leave her kids with grandma, auntie such and such. She's going to call the baby daddy. You know, he's already working, all these hours. He's working on the weekend. He got to wake up early in the morning. All to just go to do what? A strip club, go out, be a whore, do all these abominable things, man. Like our women, they truly need to get in line and understand what the scripture is saying. It says love their well, like, first off, it says to be sober. You understand? Like, you can't. So like, go ahead.
Good. No, you go ahead. I'm still listening out.
Count. I mean, like, you can't have all these congested thoughts in your mind to think that everything is about you. Right. And then next it says love your husbands. You understand? Like, you have to love that man. Right. In the most righteous way possible.
Damn right.
And then only you have to love your children. Don't neglect what the scripture is saying, because if you do, your life is going to be in harm. You're going to be in danger. You understand?
Damn right.
Of the Most High. Right. And that's something that you do not want to be on the side of, because I've seen stories upon stories, and I done seen sisters call me, brothers call me, and they're just, I mean, like, they just wondering, like, man, like, why is all this happening to, my rib, because she's not listening to me. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, why is this all happening to me? All because you're not listening to your husband. Right. You're neglecting your kids. You're, like, you're saying that the child can see her father. Right. This is why all these bad things is happening to you. You're losing your jobs. You understand? Like, you're you're an alcoholic. You're on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're having all of these brain tumors. You're finding cancer. You know what I'm saying? Your family members are dying. It's just like, man, all because of you don't want to be in order and follow your husband and listen to your husband.
Good night.
Shalagi, sir.
Nah, damn, bro. Hey, God. Hey, heavy.
Shalagi.
Heavy. Only thing you gotta do, sis, is just listen to your husband, especially if he's a righteous man, like Officer Maradaki said. Like, you going through all of these things, you going through hell. You can't even change your tire go flat. You stuck on the side of the road. You can't even get nobody to come help you. You know what I'm saying? Because you won't even listen. Right. Just won't listen. Everybody trying to, you got good people in your ear. Hey, if you do this and do that, nah, I ain't trying to hear that. You don't went through this man, that man, that man, that man, that man, that. Now you got a whole, your box is a graveyard. You know what I'm saying? It don't turn into a casket. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It's just a casket for dead bodies. You know what I'm saying? You don't ran through man after man after man. And the only thing you got to do, sis, is just listen. That's all you got to do, sis, is just listen. You know what I'm saying? You can go ahead. I can keep reading on that scripture up.
Come. Verse 5. To be discreet. Chaste.
Woo.
Keepers at home.
God damn. Keep us at home.
Ooh-wee.
I don't know how many sisters I can't tell you are not in the house. Not in the house. They not in the house. They ain't loving the husband. They ain't loving the kids. You come by the house. Ain't your mama here? Oh no, my mama left. She went to so and so. Who here with y'all? Nobody. Like, good night. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, you got it.
Come. Good. Obedient to their husbands.
Obedient to who?
Their husband, their own husband.
Good night. Sisters are not obedient to their own husbands. I know sisters right now, man, who are at the jobs and they say they got a work husband. I'm like, what in the hell is that? What is a work husband? You got a husband. You married to a man. But then she comes to work and she has a work husband, man. You know what I'm saying? She ain't even obedient to her own husband, but she's at work trying to be obedient to another woman's husband. You know what I'm saying? I don't seen them cases where I don't been at jobs working, coming in the office, talking to people. You know, when I used to work for a certain job, I come and drop off a package, talk to a brother. Hey man, nah, that's your girl. Nah, that ain't my girl. She just, you know, we husband and wives here. I'm like, y'all sleeping together? Like, man, it's something like that. I'm like, God damn, this woman ain't even obedient to her own husband.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, sis. And so y'all, hey, man, listen, sis. Some of y'all sisters, man, I don't like what they say. I don't know who need to hear this, but some of y'all sisters need to hear this, man. The reason why y'all going through a lot of things that y'all are going through, man, because you won't listen. It ain't even that hard. It don't cost you a thing to listen. That's all you got to do. Just listen. Let that pride go. Stop believing you the queen of the universe. You know, you what's the Cleopatra? You all of that and all of this. No, sis, just stop. Just stop. Take time and listen. You know what I'm saying? If we can, what's scripture? Con, you can read on that.
Con, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of God be not blasphemed.
Damn.
Blasphemy.
Con, don't let the word of God be blasphemy, man. You know what I'm saying? Blasphemy. You know what I'm saying? Don't let what God says be blasphemy, because God had a certain way. The Most High had a certain way on things, on how He set things up. You know what I'm saying? He had a certain way that He set things up. Matter of fact, let me get that scripture too. Let me get 1 Peter's Salaki. Let me get 1 Peter's chapter 3, verse 1.
Come. This the book of 1 Peter, chapter 3 and verse 1. Likewise, ye wives, be in subjections to your own husbands.
Be in subjection to your own husband. Can you pull up the definition of subjection up so we can enlighten some of these people on what subjection means? You know what I'm saying? Because I think nowadays, man, women don't even understand what the hell subjection means, man. You say subjection, you damn near gotta fight somebody, man. It's like women's supposed to be in subjection, man. She might swing on you, man. I told a sister that, you know, women are supposed to be obedient and be subjection. And I had an argument up my hands. Ain't nobody about to do this and do that and do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? You got that definition up? Salaki.
Come, sir. Just a Merriam-Webster dictionary. Subjection, an act or process of bringing someone or something under one's control.
Sis, that man is supposed to be in control.
Right.
He is supposed to be in control over your life, your kids' life, everything that goes on in that household. He is in control over. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of sisters are not trying to let that happen. They don't want the man to be in control over anything. He damn near can get control of the damn steering wheel in the car. You know what I'm saying? Without her having to, you driving like that, you driving like that, you know. Man, we at a bad place right now, man. We at a bad point right now in the nation of Israel when it comes to our women, man. So it comes to a lot of these women who are not in this truth, man. A lot of these sisters in this truth, they don't want men to be in control over anything.
Right.
And that's the reason why we have so many single parent homes. That's the reason why the abortion clinic is so filled with our women in them, man. Because they don't want a real man to take control. You know what I'm saying? They'd rather have a weak, effeminate man, like that Christian pastor who sits in their ear and just lie to him. Oh, girl, you gonna be all right, girl. You don't need no man. Take time to focus on yourself. And while you focusing on yourself, guess what's happening? Your kids running in the streets. Your daughters are becoming whores. Your sons are joining gangs. And now it's getting to the point now we don't got so worse where your sons are becoming homosexuals. And your daughters are becoming bull daggers. You know what I'm saying? Look at Dwayne Wade case, man, right now, man. Good night, man. This brother is... his woman rules over him, man.
Right.
His woman rules over him. You couldn't trade. You couldn't pay me to be Dwayne Wade.
Man.
You couldn't pay me. I don't give a damn about none of that money. No money makes us, man, in the UPK, man.
Right.
You couldn't pay us not $1 trillion to allow what is being done to his son to be done. And I can guarantee you, man, his wife is in his ear, man. She's in his ear with all that. Oh, you got to let him express himself. You got to let him do what he want to do. He don't let that woman rule over him, and guess what now? His son is about to go, I think his son about to get a sex change. 12-year-old son about to go get a sex change.
Man.
12-year-old black young man about to get a sex change, man. That's what happens, man. That's what happens when you don't let that man be in control over that household, man. When you're not in subjection to your own man. When you're not in subjection to your own man, you have situations like this happen, man. You know what I'm saying? How many times have we seen with sisters who don't like to let their man get in control and they kick him out the household, and then she allows some man in the house that she barely know anything about, he comes in and molests the daughter, molests the son, beats the mother, beats that because why? She didn't want to let a real righteous man take control. You know what I'm saying? Brothers, when y'all start coming into this school, man, when you start coming into this truth and start washing away who you used to be, and your ribs start looking at you, and if she's still in the world, she gonna see. You gonna see what we're talking about, man. You gonna understand it, like, damn, this stuff is hell, man. It's hell out here, man. When your woman won't let you take over, man. Won't let you be a man. Won't let you discipline your kids. Do you know how much hell that has to be in your household? Your kids acting out of control, and you tell your sons, hey, man, sit down. And then your rib yells out. You don't talk to them like that. You don't tell them what to do. Guess what happened? Your sons lose all respect for you.
Wow.
Your daughters lose all respect for you, man. And then guess what happened when they grow up? They grow up and be out of control. They grow up and then they run over to mama, because guess what? We ain't got to listen to mama either. We ain't got to listen to daddy, and we ain't got to listen to mama. And guess what happens? Son ends up dead or in jail. Your daughter ends up dead or on the pole prostituting. And if she doesn't, thank God, man, that she makes something out of herself, man. Hopefully she don't get caught up in Esau's world, man, and end up marrying the Edomite.
Right.
Because goddamn, you know what I'm saying? You don't make the black man look so bad in the household. Guess what she gonna think the next best thing? A white man. A person that's not a part of her nation. I've seen a sister said, I've been dealing with black men so much in my life that it's just, it's too much with them. Either they got a bunch of kids, or they talking to multiple women, or they liars and they this and that. And then she was like, that's why I just deal strictly with white men. And I looked at the sister. I couldn't even speak to the sister because I was just so ashamed to hear her say that, man. Just so disappointed. Just like, damn, sis, like, you gave up on your man. And then I had to ask the sister, I said, sis, what's your mother and your father? She was like, what you mean? I said, what color was your mother and father? She said, a black man and a black woman. I said, exactly. And what did they do? They made you. And I was like, what made you give up? What made you feel the way you do? She was like, just looking around with stuff going on, in the world and everything. And I asked her, I said, did you grow up in a good household with your mother and father? She was like, yeah, I had both my mother and my father. And I said, you should use that as an example on what you should be doing.
Right.
That's how you should be building. Do what your mother and father did. You know what I'm saying? Get you a black man. Get you a righteous black man. And build up your family, man. Build up your family, man. Don't be so quick to give up on your brothers, man. Don't be so quick to give up on them, because guess what? Everybody else in the world has given up on them. The ISUPK, we have not given up on our brothers and sisters, man. So, sis, don't do what everybody else has done, man. Don't give up on your brother. Stick with that brother, man. Go through the hard times with him. Go through the hell, man. That brother, you might meet a brother, he might already be on child support. You know what I'm saying? Stick by his side, man. I salute. I take my hat off to the women who do stick by their man's side when they go through all the heartache and all the turmoil and all the destruction that comes their way, man. I gotta give it to them, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you got some good sisters out here, man, who will roll with their husbands, man. Damn, and I had a heavy scripture too, man, Ecclesiasticus. I forgot the name of it, man. What scripture that was? Sheesh.
If I could, sir.
Come on, you got it out.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you had brought out, like, as far as, like, becoming strippers and, like, just downgrading our own women.
Come on.
It's to the point where I'm not certain if you had seen that video when that her name was Jania Sky out there in Texas when she had fell down from the stripper pole. She was Raptors and she fell down. It's I was reading it to the point where like now if they go up that high they actually got to wear like a helmet now. So
good night.
So now it's to the point where it's like, man, you know, I mean, and then, you know, of course, you know, like they got her, you know, like all throughout social media, all through mainstream media, you know, like she's, you know, so quote unquote famous now. And now, you know, like it's to the point where like she's actually getting paid for hurting herself. You know what I'm saying? Like she was on what was that? The Wendy Williams show.
There are 2,700
she got like a $10,000 scholarship. You know what I'm saying?
To go to school?
Yeah.
Good.
Which I mean, like it's kind of, you know, like a gift and a curse, but it's like you gotta do all that just to get some funds. You know what I'm saying? Like just to go to college. So it's just like a lose-lose situation. You know, like when it comes to our sisters, and that's why our sisters definitely need to, you know, come within. This righteous leadership that we do have in the ISUPK.
Damn right.
We are truly going to save their lives.
Damn right. Damn right. Get that twist the power hand, man. I have seen sisters who have taken counsel from brothers in the UPK going through certain situations, and sisters just say, "I'm gonna listen," and they take that counsel and they live, and they take that counsel and things that the brothers tell them to do, they do, and the things work out for them. Right. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it. I've seen it tons of times. I don't see sisters come to the brothers. I'm trying to deal with this situation, but I don't know how to deal with it. I don't know what to do. And the brothers give them advice on how to deal with the situations, and guess what happens? It works out. I've seen it myself. I've seen where brothers have stopped two women from. This is a true story. This is a true story. I'll never forget this true story right here. When Officer Dawa died, man, I was coming into the truth, man. It was a sister, man. We were next door at my house, and we heard banging on the door. So next thing you know, we step outside. The sister is standing at another sister door with a butcher knife behind her back, trying to get the sister to come outside so she can stab her, so she can kill her. You know what I'm saying? And the worst thing about it, the sister that came to the door didn't even have anything to do with the situation. It was her biological sister who was sleeping with the other girl's man. You know what I'm saying? And both of them not even understand that a man can have more than one wife. You know what I'm saying? That is a God-given right. A man can have more than one wife. But this sister didn't understand her, so she wanted to stab this sister and kill her. But the brothers, Officer Dawada and Officer Natazar Gabar, de-escalated that situation so smooth that the brother that was in the house with his other rib came outside with the rib that had the knife, and they went down the damn street. And I knew then, I said, oh, this is where I need to be. I know I'm at the right place. I don't see that happening.
Right.
Most of the time I don't see somebody get stabbed, shot, killed, hurt, but never have I ever seen something like that happen, man. And that's why I came into this truth. I said, damn, brothers is really building up relationships out here.
Right.
They saving families. And that brother, not only did them brothers save that family, but they saved lives that night, man.
Right.
Somebody could have got killed that night. And them brothers, man, they came in, Officer Natazar Gabar, man, and Officer Dawada, man, and they de-escalated the whole situation. Took the knife from the sister, gave the sister counsel, talked to the sister about how they should do things. And that brother and sister got together and walked down the street together with each other. I was just like, damn. Yeah, for real. I was like, this is beyond me. I was like, damn. I was like, hey, I got to get in, man. I got to be here. Right. You know what I'm saying? And hey, I've been here ever since. You know what I'm saying? Only one way I can get out of here, and that's a body bag. That's the only way. There ain't living no other way, man. Salak, if we can we get Proverbs? Let me see. Salak. Yeah, we could do Proverbs chapter 22, verse 14. And man, a lot of our sisters, man, a lot of our sisters, man, don't allow this society, man, just to make them turn into monsters, man. Just evil as they could be, man. Throwing their men away, getting another man like it ain't nothing, man. A lot of our sisters, man, even some of our, even our brothers, I ain't gonna slip in that. A lot of our sisters and brothers, man, they run through women, or the sisters run through brothers like new pairs of underwears, man. Like clockwork. Not understanding sex is marriage, man.
Right.
It's like you got that from me up.
Come on. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
The mouth of strange women is a deep pit.
Mm-hmm.
He that is abhorred of the law shall fall therein.
Oh, Salak. It was verse 31. Salak. Same chapter, just verse 31.
You said Proverbs 22 and
31. Come.
It's not the 29. Proverbs
22 and 31. So I got the wrong chapter on that. So like if I do. Man, that's what we have to understand, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our sisters got to wake up to this truth, man, and just realize something, man. Like, you have a duty, man. You have a job. You know what I'm saying? There are ways that a woman can be righteous, man.
Right.
There are ways that a woman can be righteous, man. We might pull some of them righteous scriptures for the righteous sisters that are out here, man, that do good things, that make that man happy, man, that know how to keep that household up, man. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you can't find that out, we can just start at Proverbs chapter 31, verse 11. You know what I'm saying? We're going to show you what a righteous woman would do, man. We're going to show you what a righteous sister is, man, because they are out here, man.
Right.
They are out here, man. And, hey, they are hard to find, but, hey, when you find them, you're going to know.
Right.
You got it out?
Come. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 11, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Select. Yep.
The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil.
Man, and the husband, man, that he safely trusting his wife, man. Do you know how hard it is nowadays to trust your wife? You know what I'm saying? Especially she ain't in his truth or anything like that, man. It's so hard for brothers to trust the women, man. I know one brother, man. This brother literally every day on his break would leave the job just to ride by his house to make sure his woman didn't have anybody in the house. I'm talking about every 30-minute break we had, he would leave the house and go by there and check. Eventually he stopped because the job was in Greenville and they moved to the Grill and he couldn't go by there no more and check. But I told him, I said, brother, if you have to go through that to keep your woman, brother, you don't need that woman, man. You go ahead up.
And if I could, you understand, the woman know that she was checking on him. That's why she wanted
to. Come, hey, good night, hey, Salaki.
These women are beasts, man.
Hey, that brother, man. Hey, I felt so bad for that brother, man. I was just like, this brother is finished, man. He's like, man, I know this be playing with me, man. I know it's somebody else. I was like, brother, if you have to do all that, brother, if you can't trust this woman, man, brother, you just need to let her go, man. You need to let her go, man. You know what I'm saying? Good night. You can read verse 12, right?
Verse 12. She will do him good.
She will do what?
Him good.
Mm-hmm.
And not evil all the days of her life.
Man, when you got a good, righteous woman, man, she gonna do you so much good, man. You gonna be bragging about her all the time. You gonna be with your brothers, man. Let me tell you about my rib, man. She did this, she did that, she did that, she did this, she did. Brothers gonna be like, God damn, man, she got a sister or something like that the same way? Were they raised the same way? You know what I'm saying? When you got that good sister, man, that good woman, man, you gonna know, man, she gonna make life a lot easier, man. A good woman takes a lot of stress off brothers, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's so hard to get that these days, man, because a lot of our women have become selfish. A lot of our women do just think about themselves, man. But you do have some sisters who starting to wake up, man. Who starting to care more about their black man. Who starting to see the brothers and be like, you know what? I know it's hard on y'all, so I'm not going to do it, man. I'm not going to put you on child support because I know your situation. I knew if you had more, you would give it to me. You know what I'm saying? I knew if you wasn't going through this, maybe you would help me. You know what I'm saying? I don't seen cases where some sisters, man, who just been like, one sister said she didn't even want anything from her kid's father. She was like, I don't even want child support from you. She said, I'm just more worried about you spending time with the kids. Because I know how important it is for the kids to have their father, man. And then you got some sisters now, man, who just diabolical, man, who use the kids as a weapon, man. Use the kids as weapons. You know what I'm saying? Because some sisters know that when her and that man break up, she know he might not have any feelings towards her. Like, he could give a damn what she do. So she figure out all type of ways. She schemes. She sit back and she think, how can I get back at him? How can I make him hurt? I want him to feel the way I feel. You know what I'm saying? So guess what she does? She uses that baby against him. She uses his child against him. You know what I'm saying? Because she knows doing that, guess what it's going to do? It's going to hurt him. Right. You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers, man, have felt that pain before, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to act like I'm not alone on it, like I'm not in this situation. You know what I'm saying? I have felt that pain when I was in the world before, of a woman taking your child and using them against you, not being able to see your kid, man, just sitting up late at night like, damn, what my child doing? You know what I'm saying? These are the thoughts that come to some brothers' heads, man. Yes, we love our kids, man. Yes, Black, Latino, and Native American men love their children. Yes, it does hurt us when you take our children away from us. Yes, it does destroy us, man. Yes, it makes us worse when you take our kids from us and use them against us, man. It's no worse pain than doing that, man. That is a horrible thing, to have somebody take your child and use your kid against you as a weapon. To use your kid as a check. To use your kid to get dependents back on your tax check. You know what I'm saying? It's so evil, man. Let me tell you how evil is some of you sisters are, man. Not all of you, because there are some good sisters out here, man. But some sisters are so diabolical that they have the man on child support all year. They get all that money from. Then at the end of the year, they're able to file taxes with the same children that they're getting child support from. So not only is she getting child support, not only is she getting government assistance, not only is she getting government help, at the end of the year, she can file taxes and get a big-ass check for $10,000. What do you need the man on child support for now? You got the money. You got the kids. You won. You won, sis. Now you're just doing it because you're evil, man. You're doing it now because you're evil, man. Read that next verse for me. Oh, Slack, you go ahead. Go ahead.
And if I could, just real quick, sir, I mean, like, that just shows you once again how evil our sisters is. You know, like, how evil they can truly be. You know what I'm saying? And some of these sisters, they don't even work. You know what I'm saying? Like they just stay at home, collect the child support, wait the tax time coming around, on food stamp, like you saying, on government assistance. And they don't do anything but talk bad about a man that's actually working. Good. He wants to be in a child life. And when a man tries to see their children, it's like, oh, well, you know, we got something to do, or, you know, we're going to be out of town, or just blatantly no. So it's like a lose-lose situation for truly good men.
Damn, you know right.
That wants to see their children. And it's just so wicked and just so horrible thing that our woman has grown accustomed to in this American society.
Right. Damn, man, that's so heavy out what you're saying, man. And it hurts. It hurts sometimes to talk about these situations, man, because we know the pain that our brothers go through, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, and it's getting to a point now where a lot of brothers, man, no brother should do this, man. No brother should put his hands on no woman, man. Right. No brother should put his hands on a woman. Because when you put your hands on that woman, man, guess what? Now you're at her mercy. Right. Now she's going to belittle you even more. But you got some cases, man, where some brothers who can't handle it, who too emotional, just too weak at the moment, who can't handle the fact that they can't see their kids, and a lot of them do evil things, man. A lot of brothers jump on the women, beat the women, kill the women. Man, they had a case, man, this was, oh my, man, I couldn't even believe it, man. The brother didn't want to be, man, you know child support is oppressive, man. The brother did not want to be on child support so bad, man, that he killed the mother and killed his own baby, man. Just so he didn't have to get put on child support, man. So he wouldn't have to get put on child support, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how diabolical that child support system is, man. Any sister that is going up there to that courtroom to put that man on child support, man, you are a traitor to your people, man. You a traitor, man. You turned your back on your people, man. You failed your kids, man, if you go out there and put your kids' father on child support. You know what I'm saying? I know sisters out here right now, man, who are struggling like hell, who are going through straight hell, man. And sister said, I don't give a damn what happens. I'm not going to put them on child support because I know, man. Shout out to those sisters, man. I've seen a couple, not many, but I've seen a couple where they have said, I'm not going to put them on child support because I know if I do that, it's going to be a part of their plan. Right. You know what I'm saying? I've heard a couple sisters say it, but it's rare. And to the sisters who do say that, man, hey, man, we salute you for that, sis, man. Gotta give you a hand on that, sis, because a lot of sisters won't do that. It takes a lot of courage to sit there and say, I would rather suffer than turn my back on my people, on my brothers. You know what I'm saying? And them sisters that do that, man, who don't turn their back on their brothers, man, they do get rewarded, man.
Right.
Dude, you got it out.
And if I could, I mean, like, and those sisters, man, I mean, like, they should be applauded to the T, man. You know?
Damn
this
right.
is exactly what this Proverbs 31 is bringing out, man.
Damn right.
Like those sisters know exactly that it's hard for a black man to live in America right now. You know, under the leadership of the wicked, of Donald Trump, man.
Damn right.
Like his brothers, you know what I'm saying, that's working at McDonald's, working at Walmart, working at these factories, you know what I'm saying? And they know that it's very, very hard as far as speaking about the sisters, and they know exactly, you know what I'm saying, that they are under our oppressors' leadership, so they know exactly what to do and what not to do.
Damn right.
You know, so we applaud those sisters.
Damn right. We do, man. We applaud those sisters, man, who won't do that, man. You know what I mean? We applaud those sisters who do that, man, because man, you got what sisters don't understand, man, that child support is oppression, man.
Right.
It is oppression, man. It is slavery on us again. We already in slavery. Going through hell. Not just us, but all of us. And then you take the child support and put that on top of it. More slavery on top of more slavery. You know what I'm saying? Then they start garnishing your wages, man. Good. Brothers having to work 2 and 3 jobs just to really survive. You know what I'm saying? You get your check. You don't work 50 hours. And you get your check and they take half of your check. You know what I'm saying? I know a brother right now, man. This brother is paying $900 a month for 2 kids. And his man, it makes it just and the mother of his children, man, oh man, she just man, like, good night, man. Like it makes no sense, man. Like, sis, how could you sit up there and do the things you do when we know who you are, like what you do? Like, we know that you don't take care of these kids. We know that you leave these kids by themselves in their house. We know you try to teach these kids to be something that they're not. Like, hey, you know, it's okay to be gay. You can do, you know what I'm saying? We know you do stuff like this. And these kids have a great father. Right. A great father. You know what I'm saying? Your kids ain't walking around here bunny. You know, they got cell phones. They got more stuff than you had. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause we all come from the same place and we know how we grew up. So to see your kids going through more, to have more, you know what I'm saying? To have cell phones, good shoes, a good house, clothes on their back. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing you want to do is just what? Get some money for your pockets? Like, you happy getting $900 on top of you working, on top, and oh my God, man, it's so crazy that, it's so crazy because the sister who I'm talking about, she stayed in the government assistance apartment. She moved out. And the sister ended up moving right back in the same apartment. I am, man. Man, I am telling you, man, if I could just, I can't say no names, but the sister moved right back into the same apartment that she had left 4 years ago from. She left the apartment 4 years ago, moved back, got government assistance, and moved right back into it. I'm like, what in the hell? I'm like, that's not a coincidence. That's the Most High, man. Letting her know, man, you doing what you do, you're going to be stuck right here your whole life. You ain't never get nowhere from being evil. You know what I'm saying? You don't think a lot of these, a lot of the ghettos in America ain't filled with single black parent homes, single Latino parent homes? You know what I'm saying? How many households we know in the hood got single black mothers in there by themselves, man, trying to raise these men in hellish conditions? You know what I'm saying? And you don't know how to handle it. You going off on him, going off on the daughter, and you just don't lost all control over your house, man. So like, anybody online, anything up?
So no questions. We just got a couple comments. You know, like a lot of people are agreeing. You know, they saying that that's right. You know, they saying 1,000 kind. You know, like you on point and everything. So like.
Con. We're gonna go ahead and keep reading on Proverbs 31 and 13 too, if we can. To the next one.
Come. Proverbs 31 verse 13. She seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands.
A good woman, man. Like she makes her own clothing, man. She does her own things. You know what I'm saying? Like you got some sisters out here right now, man, who can sew, who can do these things, man. You can go ahead, I'll keep going.
Verse 14. She is like merchant ships. She bringeth her food from afar.
She just like a ship, man. Every time you turn around, she bringing food. Her house is full of food, man. Her kids eating. You check her refrigerator, man. The house is refrigerator full of food, man. I know some sisters, for some cases, man, they get all the benefits and everything, man. And you check they damn refrigerator, man. It'd be a jar of cold water in there, man, and nothing else. You just like, damn, sis, don't you get food stamps? Don't you get this? Don't you get that? Well, I still need help. What more help could you need? You know what I'm saying? You got the apartment. You got the government assistance. They get you free food. They get you free. Man, do you know how much? Man, do you know what a lot of black men can do with stuff like that for us? Man, listen, man. If we could get free, man, listen, man. If we could get free housing, black, Latino, Native American, man, listen, man. It wouldn't even be single women out here no more, man. Because that man would have a wife in that house. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have his wife in there. You know what I'm saying? But man, not nowadays, man. Not these days, man. I'm talking about there's no food in the refrigerator. You check in the cabinets, man. You got roaches up there fighting. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get the last oodle noodle, just like you trying to get the last oodle noodle. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you go ahead, up.
And good night, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you have these sisters, of course, that get government assistance, got their man on child support. They have everything that they need. And what they do with the food stamps? They are selling the food stamp for more money so they can do what? It's like, man, like what more do you want from me?
God dang, you just got a Tyrese situation, crying. What else do you want from me? God dang, it's like you got everything, man. And I have seen that, man. I have seen sisters, man, sell the food stamps. Sell all the food stamps, and you know what I'm saying, just to get money to do God knows what. Get a blunt, get a 12-pack, get some liquor. You know what I'm saying? Like, God damn, man. Like, sis, you just gotta listen. You know what I'm saying? You can go ahead. You keep reading up.
Verse 14. Verse 15. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household. And a portion of her maidens.
And you got some good sisters like that, man, who get up at night, man. Go to work at night. It's nighttime. They still in the Passover coming around. Sisters gonna be up at night, still getting garments ready, still putting in this work, still doing what they need to do, man. You got good sisters out here like that, man, who don't sleep, man, who always put in work 24/7, man. It's nighttime. The kids sleep. This sister is up late at night thinking of ways how she can bring more to her household, man. What can I bring in my household? What can I give to my man? What can I do to make things a little more easier for him, man? And you got sisters like that, man. You can go ahead up.
Verse 16. She considereth a field and buyeth it. With the fruit of her hand, she planted a vineyard.
And that sister trying to build, man. You got sisters like that, man, who trying to grow, who trying to bring more, who trying to get increased on. Man, you got some good sisters like that, man. I don't see them, man. They here in the UPK, man. Man, listen, man. You got sisters in here who do tremendous works, man. Like the things they do, man. Brothers in the world wouldn't even do some of the things these sisters do, man. Giving their check to their husbands. Con, sir. You know what I'm saying? Yes, my Lord. You know what I'm saying? Do you know how that makes your man feel to hear your woman tell you, yes, my Lord? It gives him the strength he needs to walk out here in this hell, to be dealing with our oppressors, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that gives that man strength to know that I'm over this family. This is my family. My woman respects me as a man because I am in control. You know what I'm saying? Like, sisters don't know, man. You don't understand how powerful you are, sis. You don't understand how greatly needed that you are. We need you, sis. But what we don't need, like I said the first time, we don't need all that extra stuff, man.
Right.
We don't need all that. It's about me. We don't need all that. I need to get my nails done, my lashes done. Listen, sis, you can get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never, man. Me personally, myself, man, I could never talk to a sister like that, man, who just, I got to get this, I got to do this, no thanks. Don't sign me up. You know what I'm saying? You can go ahead. You keep reading.
Verse 17. She girded her loins with strength and strengthened her arms. Verse 18. She perceived that her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night.
She ain't going out there at nighttime, man. She ain't not here at all times of type at the night, man. Doing God knows what. You know what I'm saying? Like some sisters. You know what I'm saying? It's 1, 2 o'clock. You coming in the house. Nobody don't know where you at. You ain't hitting the phone. You know what I'm saying? And lately, what we've been seeing now, man, is a lot of sisters is winding up dead, man.
Wow.
Like, man, sisters are winding up dead because they don't want to listen. They want to go out here and do what they want to do. So now we got it now where these sisters who ain't listening, who going out all times of types of night, just winding up dead, man. I just seen, there was one sister, man, she winded up dead. You know what I'm saying? It was her and her 2 daughters. And I think it was the kid's father that killed him, but at the same, that's not right. The brother wasn't right, but at the end of the day, we don't know what's been going on in that situation. You know, what happened to make him spark? Because that brother wasn't in the truth, so he doesn't know how to deal with that woman. You know what I'm saying? If that woman was a monster, or even if she wasn't. Like I said, we don't know that situation, but it's starting to get to the point now, man, where sisters is winding up dead, man.
Wow.
Like sisters they catching hell too now. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High is not going to deal with these monstrous ass women, man. All you women who want to be monsters and think it's all about you, the Most High will happily remove you out the way. You know what I'm saying? He will gladly get you out the way of these priests and prophets who are trying to put in this work. But the only thing you can do is make it hard on us. I'm warning you now, sis. Hey, sis, listen. That's all you got to do. You know what I'm saying? You can go ahead out on that scripture too, Up.
Verse 19. She led her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff. Verse 20. She stretched out her hand to the poor.
She do what?
She stretched out her hand to the poor.
I know a lot of sisters ain't doing that these days. Man. How many sisters you know out here giving to the poor? You know what I'm saying? How many sisters you know out here trying to make better for the poor people? You know what I'm saying? Not these days, man. Sister see a black man now on the corner begging for $2. Says, "Can I get a $2?" You know what she gonna tell you? You need to get a job. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. And in some cases, you got good sisters, but a lot of our sisters, man, they ain't trying to stretch out their hand to the poor, man. They ain't stretching their hand out to nobody. They keeping their hand in their own purse. You know what I'm saying? Man, brother, man, oh Lord, man, it's tax season. Taxes dropping this week. Somebody, Nike is finna make a ton of money.
Right.
Moab, you know, he 80% down in the Chinese restaurant right now. But these sisters gonna boost them back up when tax time come. Everybody gonna have an extension. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have weaves all over the place. You're going to see a lot of bald-headed East Indian children running around here, man. Because when this money come around, man, these women ain't going to stretch out their hand to the poor. These sisters ain't going to, a lot of these sisters in the world ain't going to try to donate that money to a reasonable cause. You know what I'm saying? Like what I was saying yesterday, man, we can use that money in this school, man, to build up more schools, to get camp vehicles, to buy camp equipment, to go out here on the weekends, on Sundays, and feed the poor people out here. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we doing, man. But these sisters, man, they're supposed to be our helpmate. Man, they ain't stretching out their hand to the poor man to help nobody. They helping themselves, man. You can go ahead up.
She stretched out her hand to the poor. Yea, she reaches forth her hands to the needy. And
that's what a righteous sister does, man. She reaches out her hand to the poor. She stretches out her hand to the poor. She's helping the poor. You know what I'm saying? She's helping the needy. Anytime, you don't see cases where you got back in the old times where you had them old sisters where you like, well, we ain't got no food. And then Sister Teresa, who might be like 60-something years old, her and her husband might tell you to come in and they both just give you food. She give you a bag of food. I was kind of raised up around that part where we were still kind of in the country where you still had some older women who still was brought up like, you're supposed to listen to your man. We're supposed to take care of each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all as one people, this neighborhood right here, we take care of our kids. So you had some cases where you had some sisters who would have food when you poor. She know your family going through things. She talk to you. She go talk to her husband. The husband tell you, yeah, get the food to him. And the sister, hey, yeah, this is from me. This is from me and Mr. Jenkins. We want to give y'all family this bag of food and everything like that. If y'all need anything else, we'll help y'all with some more, man. That's a good sister, man, who does things like that. Who listens to her man. You know what I'm saying? Who stretches out her hand to the poor. Who reaches forth her hands to the needy. That's a good sister, man. Not no selfish woman who only cares about herself, man. You can go ahead up.
Verse 21. She is not afraid of the snow for her household. Mm-hmm. For all her household are clothed with scarlet.
And that sister right there, man, that sister, man, ain't nobody got to worry about being cold around here, man.
Right.
This sister got everything taken care of. You know what I'm saying? The kids stepping outside when it's cold, guess what? Oh, you got a coat on your back. Oh, you got a hat on your head. You know what I'm saying? That's taken care of. She ain't worried. She ain't afraid of that. You know what I'm saying? Some of your sisters are. Some of your sisters don't got rid of everything, so much food stamps and everything, man. Don't got rid of all your child support money because you want to go have a good time. Damn kids out here walking around going to school in long sleeve shirts, and it's cold as hell outside, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't seen it, man. Sisters take all the child support money, spend it, and it's like when the kids get in high school and the mother still getting child support, man, them kids are done. Them kids get none of that money. You know what I'm saying? I remember going to school with a brother, and his mother was getting child support money from him, and that brother came to school with holes in his shoe.
Good night.
His mama was getting child support money from him, had a check, and his mama would kick him out the house. I'll never forget how evil his mother was to him. And one thing she used to always tell him was, "You acting just like your goddamn daddy." Good. And you know what I'm saying? And he used to come sit on my porch, we'll talk, you know what I'm saying? We was in the world, we'll sit out there and talk and everything, man. And he used to always tell me, man, he said, man, I hate my mama, man. I hate my mama. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand back then, you know what I'm saying? But, man, you ain't supposed to hate your mother, but damn, man. You know, she had to be doing so many diabolical things to that young brother for him to sit on the porch in tears and just be like, I hate my mother, man. I wish my mama would just die, man, so I could just go live with my grandparents. You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn, man. Like, sis, man, you gotta stop being so selfish, man. You gotta start caring, man. You gotta have some compassion for your people, man. You want people to have compassion for you, but you don't want to have compassion for your people, man. You want everybody to be this way towards you. You want everybody to be, you gotta show love to her. She a queen. You gotta be righteous to her, man. You gotta be nice to him. You want to do all of those things, but you don't want to show compassion. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to show no compassion to nobody, but you have to do that, man. You have to show compassion to your brothers out here, man. You can't be so quick to be so evil towards them just because you win your feelings, just because he talked to another woman, just because you don't like what he does. You know what I'm saying? You can't be so quick to do the things that you do. You know what I'm saying? To be evil, man. You know what I'm saying? So like, you go to 23.
Verse 23. Her husband is known in the gates when he sitteth among the elders of the land.
Man, when your rib is righteous and good, man, brothers will know. Brothers are saved, like, man, but you know that brother so-and-so, man, he got a good ass woman, man. That woman do this, do that, do this, and do that. Man, brothers will be looking for a woman that can mimic what that woman does, man. You know what I'm saying? Your name would be known in the gates, man, when you got a good woman.
Right.
When you got that good woman, you going to know it because people are going to speak on it. People are going to see what she does and going to be like, man, listen, man, brother, you got a good-ass rib, man. You got a good rib. She don't argue with you. I don't never hear you speaking bad about anything when you go to the house. When I see you got a smile on your face, your kids looking nice, you look nice, your garments nice, you know what I'm saying? Your headpiece good. Your house on good track, you know what I'm saying? Like, brother, you got a good rib, brother. You got a good rib who's helping you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, but man, a lot of our sisters, man, they don't do none of that, man.
Right.
Man, only thing, that brother that got that evil woman, that brother is known for having a whore. Like, man, you know so-and-so girl? Like, yeah, man, that woman ain't nothing, man. I seen when he left and went to work, she let Tom, so-and-so and so-and-so all come through the back door. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, a good woman, her name would be known for good things, man, in the gates, man. So like, What verse is that up? 23?
That was verse 23, sir.
Yeah, we can go to 24.
All right, con. Verse 24. And of course, this is Proverbs 31, and we're at verse 24. She maketh fine linen, and selleth, and delivereth girdles unto the merchant.
Just more things that good sisters do, man. They make their own clothes and they sell it. You know, a lot of sisters in business, man. A lot of sisters doing good things with their business. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of good sisters out here right now, man, who got restaurants. You know what I'm saying? Some sisters got some sisters got restaurants and they doing good things with it. You know what I'm saying? That's a good sister, man, when she doing all these good things, loyal to her husband. You know what I'm saying? Making her husband look like a good man, and she not here making her man look like a goddamn fool out here. You know what I'm saying? Sisters think by them going out here and talking to another man on their man is a good thing. That is not a good thing, man. You shame your man by doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because the only thing people gonna do is say, man, you know so-and-so girl, man, she's nothing, man. Now your man name in the streets bad because what? You want to be what? Single. You want to do your own thing. You know, you got your own life. And then people looking at you because spiritually brothers know that that's your real. So she's a part of you. So whenever she do something wrong, they going to be like, they going to put her right with you.
Right.
Like, damn, boy, oh, so-and-so girl, boy, she's nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he's stupid, boy. He should leave her. Now, he out there looking like a damn fool. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole time behind his back, you doing all these wicked things, man. But the Most High said, man, a good woman, man, her husband's name is going to be good in the gates, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that was
24, sir.
24.
Con.
Proverbs 22. Damn, I don't know how the hell I got that far. It's like it. Let me get back on that. You said that was Proverbs?
Proverbs 31.
Okay, con.
I stopped at verse 24.
Okay, con. Okay, now I know what I did. Salaki. Yeah, you can keep reading up.
Con. Verse 25. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in the time to come.
And the good sisters out here, man. Strength and honor is like strength and honor are the things that are good to her, man.
Right.
Strength and honor, her clothing is her strength. You know what I'm saying? Her being strong, that's what she covers herself with, man. And her honor, she honors herself with her strength. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got some good sisters that's like that, man, who pride themselves on being good, honorable sisters, man. Like, their name is never bad in nobody's mouth, man. Like, can't nobody call so-and-so a hoe. Can't nobody call that sister this. Can't nobody call that sister lazy, or, you know what I'm saying, like this. Man, her name is good, man. You know what I'm saying? Salagi. Yeah, you can read the next one too. You can keep going.
Con. She opened her mouth with wisdom.
That sister ain't just gonna say anything. You know what I'm saying? When you got a good sister who opened her mouth with wisdom, man, you don't have to worry about too much, man. You ain't got to worry about that sister opening her mouth and there's all type of foolishness coming out, man. Like when you let your woman go somewhere by herself, man, you just be scared as hell. Like, damn, I hope she don't say nothing stupid. You know what I'm saying? I hope she don't embarrass me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got some cases where you can't even send some of your real certain places because she can't even open her mouth with anything wise to say. You know what I'm saying? Whenever she open her mouth, it's just straight stupidity. You just like, I can't believe she said that. You know what I'm saying? But you got some sisters, man. You got some sisters, when they open their mouth, wisdom comes out. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but wisdom. You know what I'm saying? This sister right here just wise as she could be. You know, so you keep reading up.
And in her tongue is the law of kindness.
And this sister is kind. Not only is she wise, she is kind. Man, that is a special thing, man, right there. To find a sister, not only is she smart, man. Not only when she opens her mouth, nothing stupid comes out. You know what I'm saying? But she's also kind. Good night, man. That is such a hard thing to find these days, man. That you got anything you want to add on that?
A lot, man. Listen, man. This second part of this scripture right here, man. in her tongue, man, meaning that her speech, man, you know, when she does speak, it's like a soft-spoken
right
dog.
yeah, he was like,
It's like a small, like a soft-spoken, you know, like baby girl, or like a baby boy, or like a parrot, or just something that's just so nice and cuddly and soft. Not no loud mouth, simple, dumb, don't know anything woman.
good
Like,
night.
man, like this is the women, man, that only dwells, of course, within the UPK.
Damn right. Damn right.
And the women that are doing this, that are outside of the UPK, needs to come within this protection, so they'll be able to get true edification and the true meaning of these scriptures.
Damn right. Damn right. Damn right. That's heavy, y'all. Damn right, man, because it's good night, man. Brothers, when we come home from being in hell,
Man.
nobody wants to come home to a dragon, man. Nobody wants to come home to da-da-da-da-da, you ain't do this. Guess what happened when this person and that person? Man, the brother just be want to come home and just get his shoes taken.
Man.
I don't know what that was that like. I have yet to experience that when you go home and as soon as you kick back, your shoes coming off your feet, you just like, that has to be heaven on earth. You know what I'm saying? That is an amazing feeling. You know what I'm saying? When you can come home, your woman, Shalom, my king, how was work? You just, God damn, I don't even want to go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I got class, but I'm coming straight back when class is over with. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that has to be a great thing to have a sister like that, man, who's just, when you coming home or when you're going through hell, she's there. And she's not making it hard on you. She's kind, man, and she's showing love and affection. Man, you know, every time you see her, you just be like, man, I love this woman, man. This woman is good, man. You know what I'm saying? You can go ahead too while you keep reading.
Come on, verse 27. She looketh well to the ways of our household.
Damn right, man. She takes care of her household, man. Her household is well, man.
Right.
This sister right here, man, this good righteous sister, man, she is always looking after her household, man. Like, man, it's some sisters, man, you come into their household, man, you be sitting there chilling, man, you be like, oh, you got some tissue? She like, yeah, I got some tissue. She bring you some real tissue, like the one out the box. You just be like, you like, wow, like, sis, I don't even use this for my nose. My nose got so many scratches from this hard toilet paper. You know, brothers just be like, damn, but sisters, just little small things like that make a big difference, man. When you come in the house and the sister see the brothers come in and the brother able to say, hey, can you get the brother some tea? And she just say, kind of want to come, man, like, good night, man. She's taking care of that household, man. That brother can leave his house, man, and he ain't got to worry about what's going on in my house. Right. My kids eating. Is my house clean? You know what I'm saying? Did you wash the clothes? Did you do this, man? You know what I'm saying? That's a righteous woman. When she take care of all that, she looking after the house, man. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You can leave and go to camp and don't even have to worry about anything because she's looking after everything in the household. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna make nothing no different. She ain't gonna change it up. Whatever you said goes in that household, man. And that's good night, man. That's what we need, man. And you can go. You got anything to say? Okay.
I was gonna keep on reading, sir. That's good.
Come.
And eat it not the bread of the idleness.
She don't just eat up all the bread of the idleness, man. You can't easily persuade this sister to do something that has nothing to do with her. She ain't gonna go out here and be like, you know what? Yeah, I got the weeds. I'm gonna get some too. Cause guess what? Her husband say, you know, you ain't gotta wear all this stuff. You beautiful to me as you are. She ain't gonna go behind his back and be like, shh, I don't care what he said. I think this look beautiful on me. You know what I'm saying? Right. This sister trusts in her husband. Whatever her husband says, she goes with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gotta worry about none of that, man, with a righteous woman, man. You ain't gotta worry about her going behind your back and doing anything else, man. Worshiping other gods, celebrating Christmas and birthdays and that. Man, a lot of brothers lost relationships on Valentine's Day, man. I had to put a couple people in check, you know, let them know, like, man, I told you once before I would never celebrate Valentine's. I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna please you. Right. Forget that, man. But you don't have a lot of brothers, man, who lost their women, man, on Valentine's Day because she was just wanted to be idolized that day. No, it's about me. It's Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? Where my gift at? You ain't gonna give me no gift. Well, we done. You know what I'm saying? Or she go sleep with somebody else, her work husband. You know what I'm saying? Give it up to the work husband because he bought you some damn roses. You know what I'm saying? How stupid could you be? You know what I'm saying? Some roses? You giving up the box for roses? God, Molly, man. You can keep reading out.
Crazy. Verse 28, her children will rise up and call her blessed.
And right. Like, this woman is so good. Even the kids know she's blessed, man. Even the kids know. The kids just wake up like, Mama, you are blessed. Good night, man. I see that happening in the school. That's the only place I have seen it happen is in the school, where the kids just look at their mama and just be like, this is my mama.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My mama is blessed. I'm happy to have her as my mother. You know what I'm saying? That's only in the school, man. And then to those sisters who trying to bring their way into the school, trying to make their way into the school, they want this for themselves too, man. They want to change, man. You know what I'm saying? The sister that's trying to come in and do their 90 days, man, they trying to change, man.
Right.
That's why that 1 year rule is so heavy, man. Get the hell up out of these sister inboxes and let these sisters change, man. She's going to be more better once she does her 1 year, man. Let that sister do that 1 year and change and shed herself, man. She's going to be a lot better, man. So like, you can go ahead and continue to read up.
Come. Her husband also, and he praiseth her.
He does what?
Praiseth her.
Her husband does what?
Praiseth her.
Man, when sister, listen, sis. When you sisters are doing good on him and your husband is going to praise you, man, your name is always going to be brought up and be praised, man. That brother is going to glorify you every time he has a chance. That brother, man, your name is never going to be out his mouth, man. Brother's going to hear so much about you. I'm like, damn, man, we need to meet your rib, man. You saying she do all this and do all that. My rib need to hang with your rib. You know what I'm saying? Maybe my rib can learn some stuff. You know what I'm saying? But we do have sisters like that in the UPK, man, man, they do everything, man. Righteous sisters, good sisters. Take care of the kids, watching kids, go to the store, cooking food for the brothers, making sure this is done, making sure that is done, making garments. Man, you have sisters like that in the school, man, who do all of that, man. And it is a glorious sight to see. I'm telling you right now, man, it's one of the most glorious things I have ever seen, man. To see sisters, man, to be in so much submission, to be obedient to their husbands, to hear kind of one kind. Yes, my Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, listen, man, sisters in the world here, a sister call her man Lord. Man, that is like taboo to them, man. Right. Sister taking orders from a man these days is taboo. You know what I'm saying? You can't even tell a woman what to do, man, without her opening her mouth to say something to you, man. But you got some sisters, man, who will listen. And them sisters who do listen, man, they are going to live, man. They are going to survive, man. All you independent sisters, hey, Lord be with you. Because this is not the time to be independent right now. This is the time for all of us to come together as a nation of people, man. To build our nation up, man. To work with each other. To be stronger, man. This is what time is time for, man. It's not the time to be selfish and to think about yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? So like you can read 30. Read 30 out, and I'm gonna close it out.
Come. Verse 30. Favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain.
Favor. Favor is deceitful, man. You're not supposed to favor a woman, man, or her beauty, man. That beauty is vain. Your beauty doesn't mean nothing in the eyes of the Most High, man. Go ahead, up.
But a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised.
That woman who fears the Most High, who keeps the commandment, she's the one that's going to be praised. All you women out here with your looks and beauty thinking that's going to get you somewhere, the Most High said that is vain. That means nothing. Your beauty, your looks don't mean nothing. Your looks are not going to save you. Your looks are not going to get you into the kingdom of heaven, man. You think because you a bad, excuse my language, because you a bad bitch, you going to make it into the kingdom of heaven? Your beauty is vain. But that sister who feared the Most High, she's going to make it in there, man. That sister that's keeping the commandments, she's going to make it in there, man. And sisters that keep these commandments, they keep all of them. Not some, not this one, not that. They keep all of them, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it ain't easy for some sisters because keeping the commandments means that you have to understand that your man can have more than one rib.
Right.
So it's not easy for some sisters to do that. But the ones who do that, man, the Most High said they going to be praised, man. they gonna be praised, man. They are going to be praised, man. Anything else on that up?
Did you want me to read verse 31, sir, or that's it, sir?
That's it, Doc.
All right, go on.
And with that, Doc, I'm gonna pass it over to Officer and Priest Maradaki.
ISUBK security announcements. We are the ISUBK. Start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. We find this in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Means tenth in the Hebrew, ma'ashra. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming Holy Convocation is Purim. You can find this on the 14th day to 15th day of the 12th month. This falls on Saturday, March 7th and Sunday, March 8th. You can find this in Esther chapter 9, verses 20 through 31. Remind occupant Aqua to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirts, pants, and headband and scarf. With that, shalom.